hi. 3, 2, 1. Okay, my talk today is actually just a show and tell. I'm going to tell you about an emerging business trend that's actually pretty exciting. It's the elimination of just that, boring waiting rooms. And then I'm going to show you how local companies are actually eliminating that with the use of just regular old technology. And my hope is that over the next 5 minutes, that you actually have a great idea from something that I showed you today that you can actually take and help waiting rooms in the future. Okay, so my show and tell begins with a project that we did. It was called Digital Canvas. What we did is we created an application that allowed businesses to condense the web into a collage and then put that on a tablet and give it to customers in their stores. Now we came at this with 2 philosophies. One, no development experience required. So we wanted business leaders and business managers to actually create that experience. And then the second, no limitations. We really wanted people to use their imaginations and blow this thing up. So we took these blank digital canvases to a bunch of different companies to see what they would create. And what was amazing is that they all ended up trying to solve the exact same problem. And that's, how do I create a meaningful engagement in places that are meaningless right now? Waiting rooms, waiting areas, waiting experiences. What was also amazing was that the digital canvas, just like art, allowed people to express their own personalities and their desires of the ways that they want to communicate with customers. So what we're going to end up doing is taking a look at a variety of ways, so hotels, automotive, and doctors, and real estate as well, and see how they used it. So hotels, waiting lines are the killers of customer satisfaction. So how do we shrink the line and how do we increase guest satisfaction? So I gave a tablet to the former GM of the Heathman Hotel, brilliant guy, his name's Chris Erickson, and he said, Ken, I can take people on my favorite running routes, I can show them my favorite food carts, I can give them what I love about Portland. His canvas became his love for Portland and his love for his guests. Then we took it to automotive. We showed tire centers and automotive dealerships, the same product. And they said, Ken, this allows us to spend more time with our customers. The tire center manager, he said, Ken, I can actually fill this thing with the education that my customers need, the education that they ask for that so often I don't have time to share with them. So his canvas was about knowledge transfer. The auto dealership was actually a motorsport person. And he said, dude, this thing is rad. I can show people my favorite routes. I can show people my favorite events. I can get them involved in the community. So his was about passion for his sport and passion for his community. It's a really cool canvas. And then real estate, they actually found us. And they said, Ken, we got a big problem. How do I show an open house to one person and then deal with other people that come in? I have to ignore them right now or just give them a brochure. And so how do we change that? Here, have this tablet. Go and walk through the house with it. I've loaded it up with great property information about the school district. And then when you're done, come back and talk to me. This tablet actually just became an extension of myself, and it means I wasn't ignoring this person. And the final one that everybody ended up finding is the problem of children. Children in waiting rooms just simply don't go together. So what we all end up doing is creating an arcade of video games, of stories, storybooks, of videos, and we put this in, and the kids loved it, but I think more so the adults did as well. So what did we learn out through this entire experiment? It's pretty much, it's simple. We have a new mantra. It's called Make It Meaningful. Acknowledge that your customers are waiting. Give them something meaningful. They're there to see you. Embrace technology as also an extension of yourself. Move on and evolve from posters and brochures as a way that you're communicating with people while they're waiting. And then be authentic. What we found is that authenticity is creating as a connection, customer loyalty, and that customer rapport. And what we learned, we didn't start this project actually looking at waiting rooms. What we did is we discovered a lot about it. And there's a lot of statistics that say that this is a real problem that businesses should solve. And there's a lot of benefits. But basically, at the end of the day, it was love your customers and they'll love you. That's it. Thank you very much.